I'm here with Sloan Seymour, who's a rising junior at George Washington University men's basketball. Just a little bit of a background on him. He went to Shaker High School in Albany, started his career at Christian Brothers, then transferred to Shaker, where he had a great career, unbelievable career there, and then played for the New York Rens AAU program, which is a Nike-sponsored team playing the EYBL. Great program. And he played at Siena his freshman year, then transferred to GW. At Siena, he posted up 9 points a game, shot 37% from three, held the freshman record for most threes in a season, 94 three-pointers. So the one thing about Sloan for sure is he's a shooter for sure. So, Sloan, thank you for being on the show, man. Appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Mike. This is awesome.
So I want to first ask you, man, how's the transition to GW been from Siena? I know obviously you have the same coach you had at Siena. He came over with you. Just talk a little bit about, how GW has been for you so far.
Yeah, it's been great so far. Obviously, it's a lot different than Siena. Siena is more of a suburban campus, and it's also close to home for me. So this is kind of the first time, I've taken a step away from home to go to school. And but the adjustment's been great. I'm still with Jamie and the same coaching staff we had at Siena, so I'm really enjoying that. I had a great year last year, sitting out, just improving, working on my body, getting ready for the season, tuning up my skills, and ready to get after this thing this year. So it should be exciting.
Yeah, more about that. So why did you decide GW as compared to some other schools? Because I know when you were playing AAU also, I know you chose Siena, but you did have some highly touted schools after you. When you were going through the transferring portal, why did you think GW was a school that you felt like you could best fit in with?
Yeah, the fit for me was best. Obviously I pride myself on shooting the three ball, and we do exactly that at GW. We try and take over half our shots from three. Coach has got a great system implemented here, and he just uses all the pieces that we have. He puts guys in great spots to succeed and work up to their potential. And I'm just really grateful and thankful to be here with them.
Transitioning to more about just like your ability to shoot. So two questions within that is one, how did you become such a great shooter? And two, why did you feel like at your size, being 6'9", that was the way you could be the most effective on the court?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I kind of always had the ability to shoot when I was younger. Growing up, I kind of grew quick. So when I was younger, they always played me at the five. And then as I got more into high school, I started to transition to more of a wing position, stretch four, if you will. Um, I don't really recall how I could, learn how to shoot the ball, but I know I do give a lot of credit to my dad. We spent a lot of time outside, just shooting at like parks and stuff like that. And he always said, shoot amongst the elements, like the wind, the rain, stuff like that always helps, get you ready. It makes it that much easier to shoot, in an indoor without any of the elements. So, I really credit a lot of that to the current success.
So again, talking a little bit about Siena and how that can transition maybe over to GW. I know you took a year off, but talk a little bit about how Siena specifically, since you had such a good freshman year there, can help prepare you for GW as well.
Yeah, obviously it was my first year at college, so I kind of learned. We had great upperclassmen when I was there. I give a lot of credit to guys like Kevin Degnan, Evan Fisher, Kadeem Smith, and they did a great job of showing me the ropes when I got there. Coming out of high school, my work ethic was a lot different. I still worked hard, but they just showed me that I could work, so much more hard. And I had so much more to give to those guys. So I'm just really grateful that they took me under their wing my first year there. And just, I still stay in touch with those guys. So I'm just really fortunate that they were there for my freshman year.
Yeah. So, obviously you guys are looking to have a little bit of a bounce back year in the A10. You guys have a pretty young team and a bunch of transfers coming in from what I've read. I think there's like 5 transfers. Or guys are just coming in, like including yourself, and then three incoming freshmen. So talk a little bit about that, like how you guys, what Coach Christian is trying to implement. You don't have to go obviously into extensive detail, but just like a little bit about like how you want to implement those pieces, including yourself, into like a team that can be successful in the A10.
Yeah, coach did a great job of going out in the off season, recruiting his tail off, bringing in new guys that are just going to help, play our system and help us play to our strengths. And that's moving our shooters around, playing quick, having the ability to play quick, and also having the ability to slow it down and run sets. So I think that's going to be something that really hasn't been seen before in this program. Obviously the Atlantic 10's a great league, so we're going to have our work cut out for us. Guys have been back here for about 2 weeks now. Everybody's been doing well, putting in work, just getting back on that routine and just trying to get prepared for the season.
What have you been doing workout wise so far during this time you've been back at GW?
Yeah, so we've been in the weight room. We're doing like a 5-week build-up program where we work from, just doing stuff stationary to slowly building up into moving and then contact. So I've been in the weight room about 4 times a week since I've been here. I've had on court workouts just about every day. So it's been great to just get back into that routine, and just be with the guys and have a nice camaraderie with one another.
So you've been a great catch and shoot player for most of your career, right? Living in kind of off, even AAU when I played with you, like you really were good at just like kind of spotting up. But obviously defenses in the A10 are going to probably scout that a little bit more. So how have you been working on your ball handling, other ways you can make your shooting effective? What specifically have you tried to add into your game to make yourself even more dynamic as a shooter and a playmaker?
Yeah, I've been working on my ball handling the entire off season. Worked out with Coach Bowsley. He's our development guy. He did a great job, helped me show myself drills to do, and we had these red shirt workouts before every game, and those are difficult. And looking back on it, I can just say I'm very fortunate, to have Coach there pushing me through it, and he really just wants me to be the best version of myself that I can be. So definitely playing 2 or 3, maybe 4 dribbles, off a catch is definitely crucial in my development, and I'm looking forward to showcasing that this.
If you like that clip, like and subscribe to hear more from Shred Takes podcast show, and be in touch for more stuff coming up weekly.